I have an order to sew sash for Catholic Women's Organization, CWO for short. And they have requested for different colors. These are the colors. And they are using different fringes. I have already cut these ones. There are so many, so I can't display all of them here on this table to do this tutorial. So I have cut them based on the sizes I shall be making. For this color, I have cut it. I have pinned the fringe to it. You know, it is a golden color. You can see the edge here. I have pinned it. Work must be made easy for yourself. The other one is white fringe. So these are my tools: the fabrics, the fringe, the ruler, the scissors, the tape, the chalk, and the matching colors for what I shall be sewing. Now, in this tutorial, it is very important that I show you how I cut the sash. It is very important. Now, it is important that I speak more on this point, on this aspect. The sash, the size they want is about 5.5 width. And the standard size for sash, standard length of sash, is usually 60-59 when it is done being sewn. And so in this tutorial, I will show you the very basic things that are supposed to be done. Now, because it is 5.5 after sewing, which is here, I will cut 6 so that when I'm done sewing, I will have the 5.5 using 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. And usually, if you want a good job done, you cut your sash on fold. And so what I have done here is to measure out 5.5 times 2 is 11. Half times 2 is 1. So 11 plus 1 is 12. I have measured out 12 inches width. The width is 12 inches. 12 inches. And the length, which I said is 60, is like that, normal. And this is the fringe. Now, having done that, I fold. I said cut and fold. I have cut it like this. You make it straight like this. You pin it. So when you are done sewing, it will be straight and smooth. I will show you again how I will measure out the 12 inches to be 12 inches completely equal from this end to this end. Let us go. This is 12 inches. You start from this edge. You measure out your 12 inches. Please watch closely. This way, you mark it. Spread it. Go again. Measure your 12 inches. To the other end, measuring and marking. Measuring and marking. Ensuring that your tape is put straight on the fabric like this. Please watch closely. This aspect is very important. So you have a final awesome job done at making your sash. 12. You mark this all the way down. I'm done marking my 12 inches on the entire length of the fabric, it's time to join the points together. Please watch closely. You join the points together so that you will get a straight line, which will be easy to cut, will also be easy to pin together, and will be easy to sew properly. When you give it a good press, you will have a good finish. See how I have joined all the points, 12 inches down from this end to this end. It's now a straight line. I will cut. The next thing I have to do is to prepare the fringe. I have placed a size of 6 inches into 3. This way, 1, 6 inches, double it, then take the third one to place like this. Why? So that the fringe will be full enough. It won't be too light when you attach it to the ends of the sash, which beautifies it. Have you seen what I did? This is the length I have brought. Now, I measured 6 inches. Remember, I have to make the sash 6 inches wide. This is 6 inches. I remove my tape. I fold it, the second 6 inches. Just look at how light one is. Now, I'm making it 2, 3, 4 as it will be for it to be thick enough, full as it were, and it to be more beautiful. Now, this is 3 folds. It obviously looks fuller. And then I cut off. I cut it off. Keep this for the other ones. Keep watching. I open here, the entire width of this. I place it this way, right side facing right side. I place it this way. Then I pin together at the tip. I pin it together. I'm done pinning it together this way. I'll turn it again and pin the side together. That is also how I will sew it. I'm pinning the side together, measuring 1/2 inch sewing allowance. 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Ensure that the fringe is not trapped at the edge where you have to sew it. 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Ensure it is not trapped. So you pin it down. And when you are done pinning it down, when you get to this end, you add your fringe again, the second fringe. Don't forget that the fringe will be at both ends, this end and this end. I will take it to the sewing machine now and stitch it this way, from here to this place, I have left a space here where I will bring it out. From that end to this end, then from here down here, I'll bring it out. I will show the final outcome to you when I'm done. Let's go to the sewing machine.